Court's back in session and calls number 325002. Case is styled the state of Texas versus Jonathan Baldwin or Jonathan Jamal Baldwin. Mr. Baldwin, we've reviewed these documents. First document is judge's explanation for rights to defendants without an attorney and Jefferson County affidavit of heirship. Now, Mr. Baldwin, prior to signing and initiating these documents, did you read the documents? Did you understand what you read? Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Baldwin, the court has reviewed your answers. Based on your answers, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney Tom Burbank. Our court coordinator is going to give you information on how to contact Mr. Burbank. Mr. Burbank will also be given information on how to contact you. Once you get that information from our court coordinator, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. Now, Mr. Baldwin, would you please stand over on the forex in front of the court coordinator? Next case is cause number 329124. Case is style of state of Texas versus Tremaine Lamarcus Kennedy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that's or Tremaine Kennedy Jr.
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. Kennedy, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Mr. Kennedy?
It's pretty good. How about you, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. Kennedy, I have two documents before me. This first document is titled, Jefferson, it's titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. Mr. Kennedy, do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
I put the wrong number on there. Hold on a minute. Yes, why not? Oh. Thank you. Okay. Now, Mr. Kennedy, in cause number 329124, I have before me a document that is titled Judge's Explanation of Rights to Defendants Without Attorney. And Mr. Kennedy, do you recognize this document? And is this your initials? Excuse me, are these your initials on a line that states you would like to apply for court-appointed attorney?
Yes, sir.
And is this your signature on the line that's titled defendant?
Yes.
I also have before me a document that is titled Jefferson County Affidavit of Indigence. Do you recognize this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of the same document, there's a signature above the line that's titled defendant signature. Is this your signature?
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Kennedy, before you signed and initialed these documents, did you read the documents?
Yes.
And did you understand what you read?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Okay. Now, oh, yeah, did that up wrong. Oh. Mr. Abella, could you get that back from that? Look like a 2 and a 1, huh? That would be a 3 stop. Is that a 2 and a 1?
Yes.
So that should be 3.
Yes.
Oh. Thank you. Okay, it changed. Well, that changed the scenario now. Okay. Okay, now, Mr. Kennedy, these two documents that I've showed you, did you read the documents? Did you understand what you read? Is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge? Now, Mr. Kennedy, based on the information that you have provided in these documents, you meet the eligibility requirements for the appointment of a court-appointed attorney. And the attorney that will be appointed to represent you in this case is Attorney Bruce Cobb. Bruce Cobb will be given information on how to contact you. And you will also be given information on how to contact him. Once you get that information, actually, you'll be given that information in court by our court coordinator. And once you get that information, Mr. Kennedy, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. Now, Mr. Kennedy, you're gonna stand on the 4X in front of our court coordinator. And as I mentioned, once you get that information from our court coordinator, you'll be free to go. And you have a blessed day. You're welcome. Yeah. Yep. Thank you. And this will conclude the calling of the court's arraignment docket in cause number, in County Court Order number 2, Jefferson County, Texas, on today's date. We have a bumper. Oh, let's see. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, let me strike that. Okay, County Court Order number 2 is back in session. We will now proceed with our bond forfeitures from our arraignment docket. Next case is two cases, cause numbers 329850 and cause number 329852. Both cases are styled the state of Texas versus Joseph Ruben Benitez Gomez. Joseph Benitez Gomez was scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. for the court's arraignment docket. At or about 9 a.m., the court's bailiff called the name of Joseph Benitez Gomez at the courthouse door. Joseph Benitez Gomez did not answer. Joseph Benitez Gomez has not appeared in court since the court has been in session. The time now is 10:59 a.m. on today's date. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Joseph Benitez Gomez at the courthouse door? Joseph Benitez Gomez name was just called again at the courthouse door. Joseph Benitez Gomez did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Mr. Benitez Gomez an opportunity to appear in court. He has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. They move to bond forfeiture.
Joseph Benitez Gomez bonds will be forfeited in clause number 329850 and 329852, and a warrant shall be issued for his arrest in both of those cases. Next case is clause number 331512, case is style of State of Texas versus Callie Elizabeth Beck. Callie Beck was scheduled to be in court this morning at 9 a.m. Callie Beck's name was called at the courthouse door. Callie Beck did not answer. It's my understanding that Callie Beck called the court saying that she would not be here, but Callie Beck was informed at her last court appearance via Zoom that she had to be here in person, and she has not appeared here in person. The time now is 11:01 a.m. on today's date. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of Callie Beck at the courthouse door? Callie Beck, name was just called at the courthouse door. Callie Beck did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give Ms. Beck an opportunity to appear in court. She has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. They move to bond forfeiture.
That motion will be granted. Callie Beck's bond will be forfeited and a warrant shall be issued for her arrest in cause number 331512. Next case is cause number 332768. Case is style of State of Texas versus DeCarlos L. Frank, or DeCarlos Frank, was scheduled to be in court this morning for 9 a.m. at the court's arraignment docket. At or about 9 a.m., the court's bailiff called the name of DeCarlos Frank at the courthouse door. DeCarlos Frank did not answer. DeCarlos Frank has not appeared in court since the court's been in session. The time now is 11:02 a.m. on today's date. Mr. Bailiff, would you please call the name of DeCarlos Frank at the courthouse door? DeCarlos Frank name was just called again at the courthouse door. DeCarlos Frank did not answer. A reasonable time has passed to give DeCarlos Frank an opportunity to appear in court. DeCarlos Frank has not appeared in court. State, do you have a motion?
Yes, Your Honor. They move to bond forfeiture.
That motion will be granted. DeCarlos Frank bond will be forfeited and a warrant should be issued for his arrest in cause numbers 332768. And this will conclude the calling of the arraignment docket in County Court at Law No. 2 of Jefferson County, Texas, which was scheduled for 9 a.m. on today's date, October 25th of 2022. Mr.
I'll wait till after the
Okay.
close.
And this session is closed. County Court at Law No. 2, Jefferson County, Texas, Judge Holmes presiding. Everyone, please have a blessed day.